he's all asking her like, oh, I'll pay you this much, and the girl's like, no, I'm too young for that. And he's like, okay, I'll pay you this much, and he would just keep going higher and higher. I'm just like, damn, this funny motherfucker. Yo, what's cracking, guys? Alex with the bangers here. I hope you're all having a bomb ass day, and today I got a banger of a story I wanted to share with you guys. Now, this story is about how I went to my first strip club in Mexico, and it was a real eye-opener going at 16 years old. So if you guys enjoyed this story, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much. Now let's get right into the story. So this story takes place in Mexico. I was like 16 years old at the time, and I was working at a taco restaurant. I was a waiter there. In that restaurant, they had just hired a new co-worker. Well, a new worker, a taquero. A taquero is a person that cooks and makes the tacos. So, you know, this guy, I'm over here talking to him, like, to see what he's about, and it turns out he's a pretty cool guy. So then a couple days pass, and he starts talking about how he's going to the strip club that's in town. I'm just like, what the fuck? There's a strip club in town? Like, I've been living here for 3 years. I didn't notice no strip club. He was like, yeah, there's one nearby. You want to go? So I'm just like, how do I gotta be? And he's like, don't worry about that. Like, I could get you in. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm down. Like, when and where? Then he's like, tonight after work. So I'm just like, damn, it's gonna be pretty late because it's a Saturday night, so we'll close like midnight. But I'm just like, fuck it, yeah, I'm down. So this whole time while we're still at work, I'm asking him all these questions like, where is this place and how do the girls even look? And he's just like leaving me in the dark, saying you'll just have to wait and see, kind of laughing in a way. So I'm just confused. I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, closing time rolls around, it's already 12 midnight. Another one of his friends goes with us, so we're all going to this place they call Las Brujitas, which in English it means the witches. In my mind, I'm like, why is this strip club called that? Is it just a code name, or is it because these bitches look like witches? So we finally get there, and this place looks like somebody's house, like a regular house in Mexico, but they got this security guard outside, and there's like a few cars parked outside. My coworker walks up there and daps up the security guard. They already know him, so then he points at me and he's like, yeah, he could go on in. So we go in, and I was a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. I was 16 years old. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what to expect. I look young as fuck, so when I got inside, everybody already knew that I wasn't even supposed to be there. And this place was like it wasn't a regular strip club. This was like something way different than what I expected. And this whole place was like a kitchen and a living room, like that was it. So we walk in and we sit down on one of the couches and we buy a beer. Then now I'm just scoping out the place. And there was only like one decent looking girl, and only cause she looked like she was in her mid-20s. The rest were like middle-aged fucking fat looking ladies, and there was one that looked to be my age, and it looked like she was just starting out and was kind of trying to learn from all these other ladies how to like hoe around, I guess. I don't know. And I'm just like, damn, she's already going down the wrong path. Like, that's crazy. And the way all this works is they had a little system that you have to go there, you have to buy them a drink, and they'll sit on your lap and conversate with you or dance with you, or you know, other stuff. So they try to get as much money out of you as you can, and by doing that you have to buy them beer, and they'll get drunk, but you're buying from the bar, which is I guess how they make most of their money. Then the girls make their money from selling other services. So when we get in there, I just sat down, I was drinking my beer, and to be honest, like, I didn't want to kick it with any of these like ratchet hoes. Like, they were all like, it just looked like a dirty place. Like, I didn't want them to sit on my lap, like none of it. Like, now at this point I'm just trying to kick it because I was disappointed. So my coworker's friend, he didn't waste no time. Like, as soon as we got in there, he was trying to look for like the most decent looking girl, and he went straight to her and asked her how much did she want to like for sex, you know. And I'm just like, damn, like I was sitting right there listening to all this shit. Then he's all asking her like, oh, I'll pay you this much, and the girl's like, no, I'm too young for that. And he's like, okay, I'll pay you this much, and he would just keep going higher and higher. I'm just like, damn, this horny motherfucker. So then he keeps going up in price. Like, I think he went up to 1 mil pesos, which is like $50. But this girl, the 16-year-old girl, she was like, no, I'm too young for that. I don't want to do that. I'm just like, damn, what kind of place is this? Like, what the fuck? Then this dude was like 26 years old, but you know, he didn't give a fuck. So, and in Mexico, like, I don't know, that's how Mexico is. Nobody really cares. So then the reason he only wanted that girl is because she was the youngest one. The rest of the ladies or the girls, they did not look good. Like, there was this lady next to us, passed out drunk, that looked either to be like pregnant or just fat, but it looked like an overall trashy place. And I was like ready to leave at this point. I wasn't about to spend any of my money like to talk to these ladies. Like, what the fuck? I looked a little stuck up there because there were some ladies that were trying to talk to me, and I would just flat out ignore them. Like, I was trying to not even make eye contact, to be in an awkward position. So now I'm all bored, you know, sipping. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just get drunk and just vibe, you know. Like, that's all I can do. So at this point, I remember that my parents had locked all the doors to the house because they went out of town, and I was supposed to pick up the key from one of my tias that lived nearby, but it was already late as fuck, and I didn't want to go knocking on her door. But I knew that I always kept my window open, so when I got home, I had my coworker help me like up on the roof, and this guy, like, he basically like carried me all the way to the roof. Like, not carried me, but he put his hand like near his waist, and I put my foot there, and he like just pushed me all the way up to the roof. Like, that's how skinny I was at the time. So then after that, you know, I just got home, chilled there, and yeah, that basically wraps up this story. It was a short one, but if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like and subscribe button. Catch you guys.